Guess who's back? Yo, what's going on, family? Welcome back to Godriven TV with your boy, LaShawn Taylor. Y'all already know I got a special one for y'all today. I don't know if y'all have seen, but there's a pack of black canvas that have gone viral on the internet. They say things like grind, hustle, and I believe execution. And them joints go hard. Those go really hard. So today I'm gonna show you how to make your own custom style canvas just like that one. And without further ado, we gonna go and get straight into this video right now. And now here's everything that we're gonna be using for this video. I got this 30 by 40 black canvas. I actually got this from Hobby Lobby for around, I wanna say it was like $19. We'll be using Brick 600. Heat transfer vinyl. I will be applying some glow-in-the-dark paint to the canvas just to add that extra, you know. And I'm gonna transfer over to my laptop and let's really get this joint started. So first things first, you're gonna go ahead and open up Cricut Design Space. And when we open that up, we'll come to shapes. We'll go over the shapes. We're gonna pull out this square. And this square is going to symbolize the canvas. So we'll go ahead and make this black. And then we'll come over here to the top. And we'll type in the same dimensions as our canvas. So that's a width of 30. And then we'll come over to the height. Well, first we'll press this lock. To unlock that dimension, we'll come over to the height and press 40. Hit enter on that. And now we got our 30 by 40 canvas looking like the real thing. Now we'll go ahead and hit text. For the text, we're using the word execution. You know, I just felt like that word was the best when I looked at the picture and the definition. Like, that joint said something like, stop talking and put in that work. Cause like, bro, like that's real. Stop talking and put in that work, bro. But yeah, we'll go ahead and use that. And we'll change that color to white to symbolize the color of the heat transfer vinyl we're using. Now we'll go ahead and click over the fonts. And the font I'm gonna be using is this Impact font. So click on that, boom. Go ahead and change your font color back to white. Okay, now here is our word. Now, next we're gonna go ahead and do some sizing because I want it to look a certain way because those canvas really stand out and even the font has a huge part to play. So we'll go ahead and just size this down just a little bit and move it into our canvas. And so that you can see the whole canvas, when you want to look at the whole canvas, all you have to do is just click on the background and it'll show you what the whole canvas is looking like. But I'm gonna click on this and I'm going to undo the lock again, and I want the font height to be increased a little more, so it can give that, you know, like a different type of look, you know what I'm saying? And hit that lock again, and I'm just gonna bring the font down just a little bit more and try to line it up with the middle. Click that background. You can go back and reference the background. I mean, hit the background so you can see the whole canvas, so you can get a good visual. Now I'm gonna come over here, click on the execution word again. I'll come to this top and duplicate that. And now I'm going to type in the next word, which is noun. Boom. Bring it over to my canvas, and we're going to size this noun a whole lot. I love the way that looks. Now we'll come over here again, hit execution, and we're going to duplicate the word one more time. And we'll go in and type in the saying, stop talking, and put in that work, bro. Put in that work, cuz. You already know. Stop playing. Put in that work, man. Boom. And of course, you already know we sizing this all the way down. And we can go even more. Yep. And just to make sure that lining it up in the middle. And I'm trying to leave space because that also is like what makes the canvas just look dope with the amount of space they decided to leave on the canvas, and just the way they just aligned it on it. Like, it's just they did their thing with that one. Now, next thing we're gonna go ahead and do, hit the execution one more time. I keep saying one more time, but we might hit it a couple more times. But anyway, go ahead and duplicate that. Come down here, and now we're gonna type in 1 underscore, just like that. And I'm gonna bring it over to our canvas, and now I'm gonna just size it up. Come over to this width, and I'm gonna size the width up to about 15. And then I'm gonna hit that unlock, and we're gonna just go ahead and hit the downward arrow and bring that line down. And of course, you don't want it too thick. I actually like the way that looks right there. And we're just gonna line this up, make sure it's in the middle again. And I like the way that looks. I do. I like the way that looks. We'll go ahead and hit that again and hit duplicate. And of course, we don't have to change this. All we have to do is just bring this down to our canvas and just line it up accordingly. Make sure it's even from the one at the top. And the way that you can make sure like these lines are even is you'll come over and click on one of those. You'll come up here to the top and click more, and you'll look at the position on the screen. Now, X stands for basically the width going across, and the Y is like the height. So we want to make sure that that both X's basically match from the one on the top to the one on the bottom. So the one on the top is 27.205, and I'll click on the one on the bottom. Hit more again, and just go ahead and match that up to 27.205. And I'll go ahead and just type 205. Yep. And that tells you that going across, it is at the same distance. And now here's what we're looking at for our canvas. And I actually do like the way it looks. All right, so boom. Now I'm gonna go ahead and hit the square. We're gonna trash that. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and highlight the line, the execution word, and the noun word. Because if we try to highlight the whole thing and attach it, basically it's gonna be too big and we're not gonna be able to cut it out like that. So this way, you'll highlight these 3 things. You'll come down here to where it says attach. And now this is its own design right here. All right, bang. And then you'll do the same thing with this word, with these words and this line. Come down here and then hit attach again. And now this is together. So boom, now we in business. Now we in business. So what we'll go ahead and do now is hit make it. Press OK because we're using our large mat. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom out so you can get a good visual. All right, everything looks good. We'll go ahead and mirror our design, and then we'll go to the second canvas and do the same thing. Mirror our design. All right, I'm gonna zoom in so I can see where I need to line up. I need to make sure I'm coming down about 18 inches for both, for the first design And then for the second design, come down about 17.5 inches. So we see how we need to make sure it's lined up right here. We'll hit continue. And now for Brick 600 vinyl, the material that I use is cardstock, but light cardstock. So we'll hit the search on materials and I'll type in cardstock, hit enter, and I'll come down here to where it says light cardstock and then done. Alright, now all we gotta do is get these placed on our Cricut mat and we'll get these bad boys cut out. So we got our mat on the ground. Here's our Brick 600 3D vinyl. So we got a shiny side and we got a dull side. Now what we're gonna go ahead and do is place the shiny side face down on the mat so that the dull side is sticking up. And we'll go across our mat like this. It already goes down about 18 inches, which is exactly what we need. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is grab my ruler and I'm gonna grab my X-Acto knife and I'm gonna cut off this excess vinyl that we do not need to use for this project. So I'll go across, just like that. Now it's ready for us to put inside our Cricut. Alright, so we'll place it inside. We'll hit this blinking arrow, and when the blinking Cricut symbol pops up, we're gonna press that and get this cut started. We're going to take this out, take this off our mat, and then we'll go ahead and place our other piece of vinyl on there. We're going to do the same thing. Grab our Brick 600 vinyl, lay it down on our mat, shiny side face down, dull side faced up. Now our cut only has about a width of 4 inches, so we're going to grab our ruler again and our X-Acto knife, come over about 4 to 4.5 inches just to give you a little extra room if you need it. Grab that ruler and cut off that excess vinyl that we do not need. Take off that excess vinyl. Now it's ready for us to place it in the Cricut. And this cut is all ready, so all we gotta do is just place it in there, hit the blinking arrow, and when that Cricut symbol pops up, we'll go ahead and press that. We're going to take this one out too, and now we're going to go ahead and get our cuts weeded out. Alright, so what we're going to go ahead and do, place our designs right back on our Cricut mat, grab our weeder, and now we going at an edge and just peeling up the vinyl that we do not need. And of course, weeding is always the easy part, always so simple. Here's what the execution looks like. It's looking good. Alright, moving over to our other cut. Placing that over again. Grab our weeder again. Go at an edge. We're going to get this peeled up. Alright, and here's our other word. Cut out exactly how we want it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, now here's for the fun part. Moving on to our canvas. And I'm gonna go ahead and just eye this thing. So we're gonna go ahead and use our ruler. I have an 18-inch ruler. You may have a 12-inch. You may have a tape measure. Whatever you can find can work, or you can eye it, because that is what I originally was gonna do. But you know, just to better improve, make sure everything is in the middle. I'm using my ruler. I'm coming over 15 inches because the whole width across is 30, so that means half of it will be 15. The middle will be 15, and I'm lining it up accordingly, right? And I'm really lining it up based off of the U, because it's 4 letters on the left side of the U and 4 letters on the right side of the U. So that means the U is in the middle. So I'm lining it up according to the U. So what I'm gonna do now is remove my ruler. I'm gonna place my Teflon sheet over my design. I have my Cricut Easy Press 2 set to 330 degrees, and we're gonna press this out for about 15 seconds, starting at one side. Alright, and I'm gonna bring it over to about the middle. 15 seconds again. I'm gonna just bring my Teflon sheet over slightly. Bring my design over, make sure it's underneath that mat, my support, and then press out the right side. Alright, so I let our design cool for about 15 seconds. I'm gonna take this Teflon sheet to the side, and we're gonna peel off our first design. Alright, so that's our execution word right there. And for our last word, we're doing the same thing. This will be a little bit easier, because all you have to do is just make sure that the 2 lines are lined up. And once that's lined up accordingly, doing the same thing, placing our Teflon over our design. Come over here. We're gonna get this pressed out for 15 seconds. Then we're making our way across. Take our Teflon off, and I'm gonna wait about a minute before I go ahead and take this down. And I'll go ahead and peel this design paper up. Alright, now this is our finished design. Well, y'all let me know in the comments. Would you have left it just plain black with the white words, or would you have added all this paint? Y'all let me know down in the comments. But yo, I just want y'all to know I appreciate y'all for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends, your family, anybody you know who's trying to get into this Cricut business. And as always, keep applying pressure to life, because life has no boundaries. I don't even know why I did that. Until next video, we out.